Well,
Yeah, it's crazy because we banked a bunch of episodes, and I feel like this is the first time we've done this in like a month.
well, wait, it was 2.5, 3 weeks
Yeah,
where we didn't do this.
it's weird.
Yeah, well, hopefully we pick it up because so
Usually-
far it sucks. People have been asking for just the two of us. You better fucking think of something to say.
You're like, go back to the guest.
I cut my hair for this. I'll call a neighbor to come down here. We can peg her. Not like that with questions. Dude, I cut my wig an hour ago. You guys didn't notice. I was hoping you'd see, but I fucked up.
On the right side?
No, whoa. No, right side's perfect. Left side's good. Top's a little short, but it's decent. I got a fucking racing stripe up the back of my neck.
Really?
Yeah, a clip fell.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. You got a divot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the guy hooked it.
Yeah, dude.
You can tell by the divot.
Yeah.
That went into the woods.
I standing there sweating, I got hair in every orifice of my body. It's a nightmare. I got to stop doing it. I got to stop cutting my hair.
It's so fucking hot out today. It sucks ass.
And then I always do it right after the gym, so
Yeah.
I'm already sweating. I got shit rolling down my eyebrow. I got miniature hairs plucking at my pupils. And I bent down, and my trimmer is off. I cut my girl's ear last night. I was trimming around her.
Really?
Yeah, I was trimming around her Drew locks. You know, when it gets too long.
These things?
Yeah, the curly cues.
Yeah, I got some of those going.
But yeah, the
growing
thing
them out.
is, you are good too, Wolfman Jack. I'll cut you out tomorrow,
Dude.
I'll give you a racing stripe to match me.
I don't think you want to be. I've had COVID for about 2 weeks.
Well, guess what, pal? If you got it, I got it.
Dude.
We've been making out lately.
Have you been I've been sweating, soaking comforters, dude.
Oh,
I got to
really?
rotate pillows. I'm drenched,
Oh
dude.
God! Do you still have like a heavy comforter in your bed at this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need it because I'm freezing. I'm sweating and freezing.
Well, you run your AC for 24 hours a day.
Well, I can't get it cold enough in there.
You know who told me that? Our electric bill. I've been checking notes.
That's all right. Well, I'm leaving the door open. Past couple of days, leaving the door open just cool this place down.
Yeah, it's nice in here right now.
Yeah, dude, I can't. I walk in from that heat. I need instant gratification.
Should have got a baby pool this year. I'm going to get one of those 4-footers next year for the backyard.
A baby pool?
Yeah, when you take over Shane's place, I'm just going to keep the door open and do dives off the
You
off
should
the
just
steps.
get a pool that's shaped like that. And
It's just a couch pool?
No, like this. Just stand in it.
It's a silo.
Just stand in it with your arms crossed.
Yeah. Just staring at the Arab neighbors. Pissing every 30 seconds. Yeah!
Yeah, dude. Anytime we never spend any time in the backyard. Anytime we're out there for more than 10 minutes, someone dumps a bucket of water out the back. That's like,
Dude, this is
yeah,
true.
It is.
First
It's
of
a
all,
shot across our bow.
dude, getting a giant pool this shape and sitting in it like the WAP police and just staring at the fig tree, making sure nobody grabs a fig. Just yeah. But yeah, so I don't know if you know this, Artie. Your name's Ian. But every time we do like a barbecue out back, they just did it for AYG when we did the AYG barbecue. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, there's a fucking woman, and I know what she looks like.
Yeah.
She's the woman that downstairs neighbor used to be this old Irish bat. It was so funny. Crazy bitch. And she would drink, white wine with ice out of like a
Yeah.
giant goblet that was colored and said like beach is my home or some white trash shit.
Yeah.
Had like a gradient purple going up to nothing. We would drink in the front yard on like plastic chairs. And this old Arab woman would come over and like talk us out of drinking, saying it's like poisoning our system. We're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We're having a great time. Don't push this on us. So she's the one who's dumping buckets of water through the fire escape.
Oh, as a way to let
Yeah,
us know that
let
we're
us know
poison-
that
Yeah.
she's not into the partying atmosphere of people enjoying themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I would do the same thing if I was a Muslim woman.
Yeah.
I would ruin everyone's time.
Well, you get
I would make it my business to ruin everyone's time.
Yeah.
Plus, you get to be anonymous.
true. No,
You're like an online troll in person.
yeah.
It's like a grayed out Twitter account.
Last episode sucked. Your last guest was shit. Dude.
Yeah.
No, but she doesn't wear the garb. She doesn't wear the the fucking ninja uniform.
No.
Nah, she's out and about. She wants you to know she's tired of sleeping in cages and getting hit by sticks.
Oh,
she
good
wants
for
to
her.
ruin your life too.
Yeah. She's making some noise.
She's trying to make some noise.
She's got
dude.
access to water. She's letting everybody know.
Well, I could tell like it's a very boring life for some people where they kind of want to. This is like stirring up the rats, you know.
Yeah,
you want to fight with the neighbor.
Yeah, create some action.
Get a little adrenaline going.
Things are
Feel
a
like you
little too
did
boring.
something
Yeah.
today. You ever seen your dad fight a neighbor?
No.
Like there was no like you're using my parking spot. You're parked
No.
too far into this curb.
No, my neighbors growing up were like nice. My neighbors next door was Pam and Bill. Bill was the man. I'd go over there in my like fully dressed up in football gear.
Yeah.
You know, because my brother was probably doing something. And I would just get dressed up in football gear and like run around the backyard.
Yeah.
And then I'd walk over and he'd be drawing in watercolor.
Who, Bill, your neighbor?
Bill.
The old man?
Yeah.
Just drawing in watercolor?
Yeah, he'd be just drawing and watercoloring and stuff, and then he'd be like, "I'll draw you," and I would just stand there with a football,
Jesus
and he would
Christ.
draw. He would draw me, dude. He gave me a sick painting. I wonder if we still have it. Me watercolor.
Tell me you had clothes on, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, neighbor Bill just being a pedophile.
I had a full.
Take your clothes off. I'll draw you. Look, it's a watercolor.
I had a full Giants uniform on. Phil Simms jersey.
Ew.
Yeah, I loved Phil Simms.
Let me
at
see
the
that
time.
painting. I'll smash my terrible haircut through it.
No, dude, you'd love it. You'd love it. You saw me in watercolor.
Do you actually have joy in your eyes?
Yeah, he took some artistic license.
He gave you smiling eyes.
Yeah.
Bill's like, I'm going to do a little something different here for you, Chris. I'm going to make your face likable. Dude, that's so funny. Just an old man painting kids around town.
No, it was just me.
What did Billy Wayne last week say his friend did?
He was a kid musician or something.
No, it was, no, not the guy that did books. Wasn't like one of his buddies like an author for kids' books? Or did I say that?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm really
Do you have a
derailed.
friend that's a
A musician, kid musician.
Yeah. Is that what I just said?
Yeah, you did. I just didn't believe it right away. I need somebody else to go, yeah, he's actually right. Because usually when we don't have a third party here, we just constantly bicker and go, that's not fucking right. That's not what I said. And then we run the tape back. I told you, you fucking idiot. Bill and Pam.
Yeah.
You ever like look at like just regular neighbors like that and just imagine them having sex?
I would like. I don't know. Not really. My parents were asexual.
Yeah.
It seemed like. I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't. They never were like.
Not twice.
Yeah. Twice they got it.
Twice.
At least.
One Easter.
But my parents weren't like sexual people, and Pam and Bill were not sexual people. I just figured everyone was just like living. I didn't
kinda
realize
scares me,
people
though.
were like fucking.
My imagination goes even worse when they're asexual in personality. I think like ball gags and fucking handcuffs.
Right. Why are they hiding it so much?
Yeah, they really get it going.
Yeah. Because they don't want people looking around.
Yeah. That's why they send you to camp for a week. She's got to work on getting a whole cucumber up her ass.
They don't realize that the best defense is a good offense.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Paint that for me, Chris.
Yeah. If you act a little bit sexual in public, then people just think you have a normal sex life.
Yeah.
They don't think you're fucking whips and chains.
Yeah, or just regular sexual. I do that with anyone, though. Any couple that passes, I just immediately picture them, especially older, like weird couples. I just think like, what are they doing? What are they up to in the sack?
I normally just wonder, like, what do they talk about?
That's
What on earth
That's your
do they-
fantasy.
Yeah, no, it's not a fantasy. I just wonder, how do you fill a whole life with conversation?
Would you ever hear your parents talk?
Yeah, but it's always like they had. I don't know. They had they would talk, but I feel like they had the equivalent of like business meetings. You know what I mean? It's like when you're working at a company, you understand why everyone's like having meetings and talking, and you know,
I still think of you saying that.
do we need a
line
new lawnmower? Do we not? You know, it's like
a few weeks. You're like, come in here. I want to talk to you. Like, we're not running a company. What could you possibly need me
oh,
for?
dude, yeah, nothing drives me crazier than that.
The only conversation my parents would have is just bickering, bitching about something. They would any opportunity to make fun of each other in front of the kids, and then they would just be exasperated say something disrespectful, and it would end. And now, once people have grandchildren, that's 99% of their conversation.
Which is what?
All they do is give you updates on the grandkids.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's
like
nice.
You had to hear what James did at school today. It's like, tell me.
Yeah, because it's exciting.
It's exciting to them because they don't have a partner they can talk to about anything.
Yeah, but it's like they're the first time, it's the first time they're being grandparents.
Yeah, but they were already parents. They know how to.
Yeah, but they get to see that the kid is kind of like them, even though they're a generation apart. You know what I mean? It's like, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's a wild experience to have. They want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that in the shower the other day where it's just like, I was like, this is my first old. Like, I'm finally old enough that I'm oldish.
You're 37.
Yeah, 38. I'm like
38.
This is my first. This is my
old.
first experience being old.
Yeah.
And it's like I was just thinking about like politicians and stuff. It's like do these people just hang around forever?
Yeah.
When do you get a new crop? You know what I mean? Like I can't imagine being 60 and still. It's like we're talking about AOC or fucking whoever. It's
God.
like, dude, could you imagine?
That's the worst part about
It's like just being 70 and just being. She's still doing it.
God. I mean,
People are still mad about it.
Thought
You know
of
what
my
I mean?
dad coming home from work in a job he fucking hates, and then just having to explain to his wife what he did that day.
Oh yeah,
Like that's hell on earth.
yeah,
That's why they don't talk anymore.
yeah.
It's like, well, I tried to tell you about Carl stealing a fucking a lug nut.
Yeah,
You didn't want to hear that 20 years ago. So all of a sudden you're interested in my life?
yeah. It's also like,
Go upstairs. I got to finish this jug of Carlo Rossi.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
bothering
yeah,
me.
yeah. It's like we'll just not talk for a couple years. I'll come up with some stories, and then we'll have like a good year,
Yeah.
and then we'll go back, live separate lives in the same house for a while, and then we'll talk again.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm being so depressing about
It's
this.
like when you
but-
listen to a podcast like for like a year straight, and then you're like, I'm gonna take
some
some
time off.
time off, and then you come back and you're like, I forgot how great this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think about like, I stare at parents as they. I'm just so afraid to get to that point. I watch married couples at barbecues. I just watch their disposition. I watch them stare into the abyss. And just, if their grandkid's not around, even if they are, they just go, oh, get him. No, don't touch that.
I feel like the only barbecues you're going to though are your family's barbecues.
Yeah. What am I going to say? Yes, if somebody invites
I
me to
know,
a barbecue?
But you're generalizing it. Like every time I go to a barbecue, I just
Yeah, I'm just going to a fucking-
You're just talking about your parents.
Yeah, I'm going to a nursing home barbecue every time. It's getting real fucking old.
Dude, I don't know. Sometimes I saw a couple walking around the park, Astoria Park the other day, and I was just like,
That's nice.
that's good.
Yeah, you get to a park with your
That's
spouse.
good.
That's
Yeah,
a happy
yeah,
couple.
Yeah, yeah. And you just like do another lap.
Yeah.
And it's got to be old
Yeah.
and walking through Astoria Park just going, this is nuts
Yeah.
when it's old.
Look at these kids.
Look at this. The people they're playing Can Jam or whatever
Yeah.
that is. Some newfangled
Damn.
game I've never seen.
Lacing up your serial killer janitor sneakers.
Yeah.
Like, Pam, where are my
Yeah.
sneaks?
The bridge you saw get built in 1925
Yeah.
is fucking
Your
now
uncle
it's
helped.
bathed in like LED lights and
Yeah.
there's like the fucking Rangers logo on it or something.
Yeah, some
it's
emo
just
kid with
crazy.
lipstick on. You can't describe it to your wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you we should have moved to the Poconos. Pam. I do want to get married, though. I want to have children.
Yeah.
I want to. In 10 years, I want to stare at nothing at a barbecue.
Yeah.
You know, judge the food.
Nah, I want to just be telling dirty jokes and stuff.
Oh my God! In 30 years?
Yeah, I want to be the old grandpa. It's just like everyone goes stop, but they love it, you know.
Well, that's already here. I got news for you, pal. We're two fucking dirty grandpops. You don't need a wife or kid to have that happen. You think in 30 years you're gonna have a grandchild? You better. First of all,
Yeah,
you are not inner
hustle up.
city. Yeah.
Hustle up. I don't know. They might come up with some type of, I don't know, like you put those little sponges you used to put in the sink and they grow.
Oh, the dinosaur pills? Yeah.
They
Just
might
makes-
have that for grandkids.
for kids.
Yeah, yeah.
In the future, you'd like your kid just to skip adolescence and just blossom right in front of your eyes? Dude, that'd be great. You just have a baby and you're like, oh shit, she's hot. Like immediately. You don't get through all the awkward years. She's just immediately a smoke. I'm not going to say this publicly.
What?
What?
You're not gonna say, what?
Some family members are hot. You can't help it. It's a gift for them.
It's true, yeah. Sometimes they are. I'm fortunate enough that I don't really have any of those.
It's also a very weird conversation for like when you're on the deck at like a regular party, like a birthday party.
Yeah.
And the majority of things that are said to your brother are, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
You may as well be like, your kid's fucking smoking hot.
Yeah.
What I would do to your child? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Anytime
like,
someone says you gotta cover up. Anytime someone says that, it's because it's a kid that's too hot.
Yeah, right. And he's always right. You look over and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No one says that to a fat cousin.
Well, they need to get in one of these silos, dude. Put the fat kid in a silo. Get your hot kid a coat.
It's so funny. Dude. Just show up to the Labor Day weekend barbecue. We got you your own pool this year.
Yeah, it's just 30 stacks of like a spare tire. They just put a running hose along the side so she doesn't get stuck.
Watching them get in and immediately overflow.
All that squeak. Jumping through an inner tube. You got a wetter travel. Transporting an old fucking whale.
Dude, we never talked about Ireland.
Yeah, we tried to last week. We never got to it.
God,
Ireland, let's fire it up. Chris, the bag thing is so fucking funny.
Oh, yeah. When I went,
It started, first of all, we tried to start this last week or 2 weeks ago with Billy Wayne with the red eye. We're not going to get into it because we talked for like an hour straight about the goddamn red eye. The whole point was it ruined the trip for me for the first 48 hours because I didn't sleep for 24. And then the layover, we got in at what, like 5:30, 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Slept for an hour, and then we went around town.
Yeah. Not even. Oh, yeah, we did bop around a little bit.
I think I heard Shane talking about it on Rogan, so we can't go into detail, but apparently it was an incredible trip. Shout out everybody that came out Ireland. The crowds were unbelievable.
Yeah, the crowds were unbelievable.
We were warned by a bunch of Irish comics from New York.
Yeah, everyone said they were going to be drunk assholes.
Yeah, they were like, Friday night late show, don't even worry about jokes. Don't judge yourself. You're not getting a fucking thing out. 3 sold-out shows. Shane's fans are incredible. They're there to see comedy. They're not there to interrupt, and they were fucking rambunctious.
Dude, yeah.
But all the bars closed at 12 because they're also fucking animals. So we didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
We just drank in the green room for...
That was the craziest thing. Our first night out there, we were bopping around, we were grabbing drinks, but my farts were unbelievable. My farts were unbelievable. And we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that.
That's because you ate like you had 3 assholes to get on the plane. Normally when you travel nationally, it's a Delta lounge, and you fill up because even if you're going a 6-hour flight to L.A., they don't feed you.
Yeah.
Whereas we took Virgin, they fed us 3 times.
Yeah.
After having a full belly.
Yeah.
After not sleeping for 24 hours. It's like that story where, you see that diarrhea plane?
Yeah. It's probably Virgin Atlantic.
Yeah.
Because they give
the cheese
people they give people English food.
Yeah.
You know, I had a chicken pot pie, and then I had fucking like some fucking weird cheese sandwich. It's like they always have weird cheeses. Where'd you get this cheese from?
Dude.
It's like an animal. It's like some weird version of a not quite a goat, not a cow. Like it's got some new mammal over there they get cheese from. And then
You hear this kid making noise like this?
No, what was he doing?
He's acting like he's
burped.
watching a fucking show.
He is watching.
He's got
the show.
40 ice cubes in his glass. He's cracking plastic, asking Ian if you want something. What are you watching a Netflix? Jesus
that was
Christ.
the most grandpa shit I've ever heard.
Well, I got a fucking
What, are you
problem.
watching a Netflix or something?
I got a problem because my dad, it's genetic. You know when you hear people crunching and it fires you the fuck up? That's a genetic thing. Him rattling bones over here.
I don't know if it is genetic.
It is genetic.
I think it's an old style of combat.
What do you mean?
These weapons you can't put down. Yeah, I think because if you made a crunch, your dad attacked you.
Yeah.
You started
used to
listening.
get
You
learned
start
behavior.
to listen for other people crunching to bury them.
No.
And
no,
then
no,
you're
no.
just then you.
I already looked it up. I did because I was like, "What
What
the
do
fuck
you
is
mean?
wrong with this?" I know it's abuse on his end, but it's a disorder. People are activated, and it drives them nuts. Just like nails on a chalkboard. You start crunching on a pretzel when it's real quiet and people are trying to talk.
Yeah.
That kind of shit right there.
Yeah, but I
That's
think it's.
riling me up.
Yeah. But there's these things like, for instance, your cable, right? Your cable on your microphone
Yeah.
is wrapped in a way around that drives
That's
me
bothering you?
absolutely insane.
Yeah, but that's
I
not-
know that's just my dad. I know that's just my dad because a cable would be like that, and I know he'd come over and be like, "What the?"
Yeah.
And then you start getting attuned to things like that, and you think if a cable's like that, violence is coming.
Oh, man.
And then it's the same thing with chips crunching, and people you
Nah,
assume.
we'll have one
you
of these guys
assume-
look it up.
Yeah.
Loud crunching noises. Look it the fuck up. I guarantee it's a medical issue. We got to get your dad here to look at the middle room.
I think
That
it's-
thing will get spotless soon.
You think if you were raised by adopted parents that you're still furious about crunchy cracking and ice cubes?
No, I
jiggling?
would have went to a prison for teens because I would have murdered them. As soon as I figured I was abandoned and Bill and
yeah.
Pam picked me up. As soon as I found out my adoptive father was
Yeah,
painting children in the park.
It's like that couple that tried to raise a chimpanzee in their home.
Okay, yeah. Individuals with misophonia, which afflicts up to 20% of people, feel anger, disgust, and a desire to flee when they hear certain sounds. Chewing and similar noises from the mouth are most often associated with the condition.
Yeah, but you.
Yeah, but, he says.
But
Yeah, but. That's crunching to me right now.
Yeah.
Your fucking
Yeah.
ignorance is a pile of pretzels in the back molars. You're being a real fucking
But
dickhead.
you make
I have a
those noises.
condition.
You make those noises.
No, I suck on the pretzel till
No,
it gets a little bit soft, and and then I swallow it like a wet roll in a hot dog eating contest.
You can't handle it coming from. You can't handle it
I'm
coming from.
Joey Chestnut. I'm Joey Chestnut.
You can't.
Hold
handle
on a second, I'm not done.
Oh my God.
Is misophonia a real mental illness? Misophonia is a disorder where you have a decreased tolerance to the specific sounds and things you can sense related to them. While it doesn't yet have an official recognition as a distinct disorder, experts still recognize it. There's experts recognizing this. Reactions can be emotional feelings like anger, body processes like a faster heartbeat, behavior actions like gnarling. Common trigger signs can be chewing food noisily, ticking of a clock, heavy breathing, tapping of fingernails or toes, clicking a pen, dripping water, rustling of paper or plastic, smacking lips, or producers pretending they're watching a show at their own house.
I'm just imagining a guy that looks exactly like you, who's lost this argument too many times.
And he created it?
Yeah. Experts, it is real.
Yeah, let me give you a website, hon. It's just my name.
A lot of people that hasn't been accepted by mainstream science yet, but it is real.
No, I remember looking it up. I was like, this is fucked up. It makes me crazy.
But when the noises are coming from inside your own head, they don't bother you at all.
Yeah. That's why I'm mostly angry. 80% angry.
Yeah, but I think it's
Dude, biting with a fork, slapping the lips,
yeah.
shit like that.
Maybe you don't bite a fork, but you slap your lips.
You're just doing this to play the other side of the coin.
It's true, you do.
I'll
you
put a
whistle, you
listen,
squeak, you
we'll
make
get-
noises.
we'll
you
get
eat
one of those-
chips loud as fuck.
We'll get a nanny
When you
cam.
crinkle down the bag.
You know why?
You go. It's
You spend time to crinkle down the
if
bag
anyone
once.
was doing. If I was
This
doing
is
that,
genius. You crinkle down the bag once, like rolling underwear, right?
Yeah.
Then you can get in the bag without smashing through it. That's another one of my fucking pet peeves. Watching a movie over somebody's house, they're just rattling through a bag every 2 minutes. Rattle. A rattle. Like there was some fucking monster on the plane to Dublin.
yeah,
He pulled out a whole bag of rolled gold and then a thing of Tupperware. And he bite his fork with a Tupperware and go, you should be fucking struck. Your parents,
dude, I'm telling you,
your
the
father
reality
Bill
of
should have
this
spent less
situation-
time painting the driveway
The reality
and
of
beating
this-
your fucking ass.
The reality of this situation is that person was probably doing exactly what Artie was doing, was delicately doing something, and it was
No. If I can hear,
And you
if
went,
I can hear,
Jesus Christ.
no. Artie's right there. First of all, I can see his dumb head through the camera. They're going to clip it out. I could hear him open a plastic thing and go, "You want some?" I heard him say, "You want some?" And then Ian's like, "Yeah, thank you." It's like, we're right fucking here. It's like they just put on a show.
All right, well, I have an alternate hypothesis.
I have an alternate hypothesis.
No.
No more food in the fucking house. You're here to do work. We're here to talk about nothing. We're here to break down our mental illness. It's like if the writer's room, there's no nuts, there's no peanuts, there's no fucking popcorn. You ever been in a writer's room where people are just like, or if talking with your mouth full, I fucking...
Talk with your mouth full. Yeah.
I'm calling your dad as soon as we're
None
off
of it
this.
bothers me.
I know, because you're a crazy person.
No.
You're the crazy one.
No. You got to admit that it's not genetic. You were raised under a certain moral code in your house, and that meant smacking, cracking, making noises while
Gets
eating.
a smack and a crack.
Yes. And so when you hear someone doing that without any reprisal, it makes your blood boil.
I agree with this, but there's also another side of the coin
You know?
where it's just common
It's like-
decency
it's a
and
version-
manners. When you're in first grade and second grade, if you had a teacher that could teach you manners, they wouldn't be like, let Charlie chew his fucking iron off the tip of his fork because he doesn't know how to eat. They'd be like,
who's
no,
getting metal
keep your
forks
elbows
in
off the
elementary
table.
school?
Don't bite your fork. Don't slap your lips because you're never going to get a woman to love you. And if you do find a monster to love that behavior, she's also a piece of shit you are.
This is the...
Happy holidays,
This is the
Chris.
part of... Yeah. Alrighty then.
DraftKings football is back in full swing with another week of epic games, and who's got you covered on the action for every single one of them? Fucking DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sporting betting partner of the NFL. New customers can bet $5 on football and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Nobody's missing out in the action this season.
Yeah.
All DraftKings customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. I won $500 with DraftKings yesterday.
Yeah.
I bet the over, which we hit by two points. I bet the spread, which was 4. I locked in at 4 instead of 3.5. I bet who to score anytime? Devontae Smith. I bet the money line. I lost on Gainwell.
Oh, not
If
getting a
Gainwell
touchdown.
scored and the Eagles won, that would have got me another $150.
Yeah, here's the thing: is do make the bets early in the season because the gambling community has
Yeah.
less of a read on what the spread and all that stuff
Yeah.
is. Now's the time to make your money, so take advantage of this offer
True.
right now. Don't wait till the end of the season when they know exactly what the fuck they're doing and they somehow can predict everything down to the point.
Yeah. I will say this. This is for those who don't gamble. I'm not looking for you to get a gambling addiction. That's not good. And you can also, we're going to put some code in there if you have a problem gambling, if your wife left you already. But I only bet on the Eagles or sure bets. I'm a smart bettor. I only bet on the Birds
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
know that team.
Yeah.
Or sure bets going like the Niners are going to destroy whoever they played last week.
Yeah, plus it's like, dude, just take advantage of this opportunity. You got $200 to mess around with. Take advantage.
Yeah. You bet $5, you get $200 free
This
dollars.
is your beat in the house.
Get in on the NFL Week 2 action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app now and use code StuffIsland to sign up. New customers can bet $5, take home $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code StuffIsland. The crown is yours.
This is the part of Catholic school you did like.
Yeah.
No one's gonna love you if you bite that fork. We get metal fork. We had sporks, I think, in elementary school.
They weren't around when I was a kid.
Really?
Sporks?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Half of the spork was a knife. It was a yeah.
Wait, the
It was
back
like a
end was a knife?
multi-tool. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What kind of school did you go to? Parochial?
No, just a regular
Public?
public school.
In Connecticut? You'd switchblades for lunchtime.
No, you got. They didn't want to manufacture, I guess, a fork and a spoon and a knife. They just give you one thing.
They were ahead of the curve. Green.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I think it was more a cost control thing than really being like
Yeah.
respect the environment.
Yeah.
Someone was like, I'm not paying for all these fucking
Yeah. That's why we had to wear.
3 different instruments.
It was always costs in Catholic schools. You had to wear like your baseball uniform on the basketball court. You just get one, dude. Your sleeves are removable. Just fucking shoot a 3 and you're
Unzip the sleeves.
Like the basketball pants, you just unsnap. Put them back on. You're playing third.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God! How did we got here from farting in Ireland?
I call that a gift, dude.
Yeah. No, but we went to that bar, and it was 11:50, and we were like, we were kind of ready to go home at this point. We were still like, yo. Can
Wait,
we
is this you and I date night when Shane
Yeah,
wasn't in town yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, with the AC dripping all over us?
Oh, that was dude. You put your best face on for that one. I was like, dude, I know this speakeasy. It's cool as fuck. We went in there. The stairs smelled like someone took a shit.
It was, yeah. It was an extension of that United Airlines diarrhea hallway. Well, there was all carpet and everything was leaking because it rains every 3 hours in Dublin.
Yeah.
They had carpets inside this place, and it just smelled like a cat owner's house that has like 13 cats.
It was
like something was dead somewhere, but you couldn't find it.
so bad. And they were out of all their good stuff.
Great cocktails. Chris got rained on for fucking 3 hours. And I told the guy, he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. No one there was Irish. I didn't see an Irish person for the first,
Yeah.
as a worker, for the first, 3 days?
Oh, yeah. No, it was all, where were they? Brazil?
Yeah, Brazilian. Oh my God, we went to this bar. These Brazilian dudes were robots. I couldn't tell they were from Brazil until we asked them.
Yeah.
Because one guy was decent looking. The rest of them, who fucking knows? They were made in a mud putt.
Yeah, I thought they were Eastern European.
Yeah, so did I.
They had that kind of
yeah.
not
This guy
doing-
they almost looked, they behaved like the first generation AI bartender. He would just walk up and we'd go, hello. And he'd be like, hey, how are you, man? Can I get an IPA and a water? And he'd go, yes. And he would just stand there.
Yeah.
And then he would give you a menu.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, where's the beer?
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't give you water. He goes, water, yes. And then would fuck off for a while. It's like, dude, there's no one in here.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard?
And you'd be like, can we get just another round? And they'd be like,
They don't know what that means.
but they wouldn't even go like,
We had
What'd
to go
you
by
say?
we had to go by Temple Bar area to get to the real Irish.
yeah.
bars.
They were moving quick.
That was a blessing.
But getting water there is,
They don't
I've-
drink water. Europeans don't drink
this
water.
has bothered me forever when you're just like, we're like, yeah, can we get a round of waters? And they'll give you a thimble. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. That whole country pisses like a cat.
And you're like, can I get more? And they're like, more?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And then they'll be like, all right, I'll get a jug for you. And they come out with basically a pint of
Yeah,
water.
it's one water.
Yeah.
You
That's-
should have said, give me 7
Give me-
jugs.
yeah.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
jug
yeah.
for each of us.
Yeah, just run a hose through here.
And they'll give you a look like, what
Yeah, these
the
guys are
fuck
nuts.
is going on? It's like, this is not a cultural thing.
Everything in Dublin is just a hair off, dude.
Yeah.
They're so close to getting it right, and it's just backwards.
It really is.
Everything's fucking backwards.
Yeah, nothing bothers me more than going in there and being like, can I just get a coffee? And they're like, well, we have an Americano.
Yeah, it's like, you know what the fuck I mean.
Just we make all your coffees.
Yeah.
We make all of your coffees. Make our coffee. You'll like it.
The trip was great.
Why would you put a stupid version of our coffee on your menu? It's just so that we're agitated.
Dude, the story, Shane, which you already listened to it on Rogan. This is what we wanted to say on the Billy Wayne episode, was this cokehead who was apparently Conor McGregor's fighting partner. Was an absolute cartoonish Irish dude. Yoked out of his fucking mind, trying to start a fight with Brady Quinn.
Yeah.
Like literally standing behind him, like, oh, freaking
Yeah.
like I was like, oh my
not
god, this
pretty
dude's huge. I take a step back in the corner, like I'm gonna have to hit him from the side because he's big as fuck. He's staring at you guys. Apparently, Phil like gripped his like
Yeah.
that meme where he puts his fist down underneath.
Yeah. That's when I knew I had to go home because I just kept looking at that guy like, I'm going to have to hit this guy.
Yeah,
It was
well,
like,
I mean,
dude,
what are you
get
gonna
outta
do?
here. Yeah.
Like, if he's truly an MMA guy, we're like fucked.
Yeah.
I got locked in a bathroom with him.
That'd be
Did you
so
know?
funny.
Did I tell you the story? I don't think Shane told it.
No.
But that same right when we were about to leave because they stopped serving at like 12:30, which was the late bar. I go to take a piss. As soon as I walk in, cokehead dude's there. The door shuts behind me. It's a dude with a backpack. He locks it, and I'm like, well,
You're about to get mugged.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Mugged. No, I'm about to die. I'm about to get my head smashed into a urinal. I thought he was going to fuck me up because he recognized me with you guys and it never turned into a fight.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I literally just put my head down like, please don't hit my face.
Yeah.
Like I just said it out loud. I didn't say it out loud. I said it to myself like, just take it. Take as big as a beating as you fucking can.
Yeah.
And it turns out they were just locking the door to do coke because I pissed. I don't even think I pissed. I think I pretended to piss. I just sat there going,
Yeah,
all right. I just did a fake shake, and I was like, now I'm going to get my ass kicked. It's like, I turn around. The dude has to unlock the door, and I was like, excuse me. Very politely said, excuse me. As soon as he let me out, I was like, oh, holy fuck. And then the dude showed up in the green room the next night, just walked in.
Yeah, just walked in. I thought Shane invited him. I couldn't believe how he got in there. And then, Then he wound up getting his ass kicked by a bouncer. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we started walking. It was me, Chris, Shane, McCann.
Yeah.
And McCann's
He was talking
boy.
so much shit about his fighting, and apparently this bouncer, I mean, the way they described it is that the bouncer didn't even, like, stagger his feet. He just
a
fucking,
straight jab.
Just like
a 5-year-old.
King Koopa just fucking...
Right down the
Yeah,
dick,
yeah.
dude.
Or
Bah!
King Hippo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just fucking split him open. And then... Yeah, and then he scampered off and then went...
Well, you could tell he was trying to... he was like, let's go. He was like, let's go to this bar. Not that bar. This bar, this bar, this bar. And I was like, that's weird. And then we all started going to the entrance of this bar, which is in the corner. And he bucked around the side. And then I saw like a bouncer approach him.
Yeah.
And if I knew he was going to get his ass, I thought it was just a friend.
Yeah, yeah, you would have stayed.
I would have stayed. I would have stayed to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
this dude get wrecked. And he just got fucked up in the alley.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't hear the bell ring.
Dude.
It was also funny, his brother showed up and he was the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like the...
And we were like, how come you're not like him?
An asshole.
He's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he was like, oh, he was like me fucking 3 years ago. And his brother was like, no, I wasn't. And then we went, what were you doing 3 years ago? And he go, and then
Human trafficking.
yeah, human trafficking. And we were like, what?
Yeah. What
He was
country?
like, oh no, just the boys.
Yeah.
Like, what? he was doing human trafficking with boys in Mexico.
Yeah. Just... Oh. I thought he meant Irish guys.
I don't
I
know.
thought he meant getting in illegal Irish immigrants.
Oh, in there to like
Are you saying
work?
Mexican boys?
I don't know.
Well, now we
That's-
got a question.
Well, I didn't think he was doing everything above board. I didn't think he was helping people.
Wow. I didn't even think about it like
Yeah.
that. Just the boys.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, the boys can get, sold sexually too.
Yes. Yeah. I thought you were going another way with that. I thought you were about to be like, well, boys can take it.
Yeah, boy. Some boys are hot. No, the Irish, I think he meant just the boys. Like his Irish lads.
Oh, maybe.
Sending them in on.
I just assumed the worst.
That is the worst.
Yeah, yeah. Well, otherwise, you wouldn't say human trafficking. You'd be like, no, I was helping some of my buddies get work in
That is the
Mexico.
worst.
Yeah.
Just 100 coked up fucking Irish carpenters trying to fight everybody. Jesus Christ. What's this, Philly?
Dude, I was thinking about that when we were over there and there were so many Americans over there. I was thinking about it'd be like time travel.
There were so many Americans because the Notre Dame game was going on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what everybody asks us. Are you going to the game?
Yeah, yeah.
here for the game?
You here for the game then?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And one guy talked to us about cricket.
Oh, yeah, he was fired up. That was it. That was our date night.
Yeah. It
was the
He
first
also
whiskey
saying
stop.
those cricket guys throw the ball.
100 and something miles an hour. It's like, no, they don't.
There's no way.
He said like 95 or something like that. 98 miles an hour.
I thought it would be like 70. They bounce it.
But yeah. They're Indian dudes built like crickets. Like, there's no way they're whipping a pill that fast, dude. And it's like an odd over the head stroke.
Dude, but it was funny when we got to the Notre Dame game and other people were farting and they smelled exactly like my farts.
It was a guy from that NFL player.
Yeah.
What's his name? And his roided out buddy.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Oh God, he was
Eifert. Tyler Eifert.
Yeah, he was farting downwind. I had shit on my teeth by the
Dude,
by the third quarter, man.
I
had
was
a-
happy that I had a brother in arms.
Oh God, I was getting hit in all angles.
That
It was a
was
shit
brutal.
tornado watching a blowout.
Let me let go a couple,
A couple heaters.
Yeah, yeah. And be like, Tyler's fucking
There's just old
Eifert's
old
ripping.
Irish grandmas passing out.
No, but I was thinking in the future, if there's time travel, it's got to be like people will find out that there's certain times to go to, and everyone will fucking be there. It'll be annoying.
What do you mean?
Like if you go back to Rome and there's just a bunch of
Americans.
Yeah, it's
getting
like,
T-shirts.
Yeah, they'll have to put like restrictions on it. Like we can't all go to Rome.
Well, if you're only going back in time, you would never go to like this time.
This one?
Yeah. What are you coming here for? Electric car?
I don't know. Maybe people will think it's cool.
No. The 90s.
It's like people who live on
the
like
80s were cool.
maybe.
This shit is gay.
Nah, people would come back to see like Trump. What the fuck was that like? Just to see it, everyone losing their minds. They'd be like, you gotta
just go to a rally.
You gotta go see it. You gotta see it. It was nuts. You know?
Nah, I think I
Could you imagine actually going through like a real tough situation as a whole world, and other people visiting from other times being like, "You guys are fucked."
Yeah, but
I can't believe this.
You can only go backwards.
I don't know. You think you can go in any direction?
You could bop around.
Yeah.
Where would be your first? Rome? During the big boy times?
Back in time.
Can you die?
Yeah, I think so. But
So if you make the decision to go back
with
to like
it's like backpacking, you know, you probably have like a jacket or something that can protect you.
no, I'm saying if you go back to like a big war,
Yeah.
like if I want to experience a civil war,
Yeah.
if I die, I'm dead. I'm really dead.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
dead.
yeah. But you could go with like a bulletproof vest and a helmet. You could be like a war correspondent.
Yeah, just
And,
throwing
like-
a UN helmet.
Yeah.
That's how your boys know you're headed back in time. Where you going?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Dude, and if you went, yeah.
You're going to the time machine. I know that. You got a UN helmet on. I'm on.
Yeah, they give you like a fucking M16 or whatever,
Just
and then
playing
you go
cricket
back
with
there.
my friends.
Dude, if you, yeah. If you had a bunch of like modern weapons on you that you could buy at like Walmart, I'm sure you could fuck up Civil War people, no problem. If you
Well,
really
you
got in
can't
a
do
pinch.
that. You can't disturb the future.
No, but
These are the rules.
no, it's like when you go on safari, you're not supposed to kill any of the animals really or whatever. But if one of them attacks you, you got a rifle there to take it out. It's defensive use only.
It's crazy. You slept well. I know you're getting better because you're coming from all angles right now. I can't keep up with this. Let's get back to farting and doubling. That's my specialty. I do want to say thank you to all the fans. I mean, the fans of Shane. But fuck, they were so fun, man.
Yeah,
they
it was
were
crazy.
they were so goddamn good.
Right
But-
off the jump too.
Yeah, every show.
Yeah.
Every show.
Aaron McCann fucking opened. He killed. Right off the
did
jump.
kill.
They were like hot and warm. Not to take anything away from Aaron, but
Yeah.
they didn't seem like he needed to like corral them at all.
Right
It
off
was
the
just
jump.
Like, yeah.
I can't wait for that to be the opposite in Indiana. No, I'm kidding. No, Indiana's probably gonna be great.
No, it is nice though when you like you get too many nice shows to go back to just an old fashioned slugfest.
Yeah.
Like a VFW
Yeah.
kind of just
Doing 10 minutes in New York.
Yeah.
Bunch of woke fucking purple bang idiots. They suck. I'm like, this just destroyed in another country. You guys aren't listening.
I feel like now the more is the problem. You're like just talking to like fucking tech guys.
Yeah.
You're like, you're 25, you're making $400,000 a year. I don't have anything for you.
Well, they're there just to bop around some fucking Asian hostess. They're not there for the
Definitely.
comedy. They're there just like, I got to do something. I got to take this little pinata home, pop her, see what kind of candies
That
fall
would
out.
work. This is good stuff. This is
Yeah.
good crowd work
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't even want to come here. You just need to.
I actually didn't want to do this at all. I just woke up like, this is, no.
This is the first time I've had COVID that I've noticed.
Did you test?
now? But
But you know.
yeah, it's all the symptoms.
Well, so
Although
is
I
every
can s-
cold.
What?
You just got sick. You got run down from doing tires.
Yeah. And
Traveling.
Ireland is what did
In
it to me.
Ireland.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Drinking heavy and eating only McDonald's and fish and chips.
Dude, the McDonald's runs we had. I got footage of Chris on a fucking rickshaw calling this dude a bitch, pedaling uphill. in a very positive way.
Yeah, it was
You're
more
going,
like,
yeah, bitch.
yeah.
Get it, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He
I
couldn't
was
keep
like,
his
yeah,
eyes
yeah.
open.
I felt the energy was more like when you're the car behind your guys in the Tour de France, you know?
Yeah. It's
And the
screaming
guy's
at
like
him.
chugging up the hill. You got this, bitch.
Dude, he tried to charge
Don't
me
be a bitch. You got it.
$40. Drove us like 2 miles.
Yeah, dude, he hauled ass.
And I was like $40.
I needed
like-
that rickshaw drive.
I only got $20 cash. And I was like, that's enough. He drove us 8 minutes.
he wanted to
an
get
8-minute
paid in
drive.
cash?
Yeah. He goes, well, there's an ATM over there. I don't know what he was. And I was like, yeah, there is an ATM over there. I don't have a card. I have $20 cash. You want it?
Yeah.
He's like, yes, I'll take it. Thank you. And I was like, yeah, of course you will. You just got paid triple what you should have. I know my friend looks extremely white, but we're Dublin. Treat us like we should.
Yeah, that's $20 American.
That's when I was American.
Yeah.
Which
Slightly
is-
less than
I was
your
just going to say 1925. It's still plenty.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I
there's
don't
someone
even-
you could convince.
It was one of those trips that was just nonstop packed. I don't even know how to describe the trip as a whole, other than to have a great time.
Yeah. It was nice. We took the subway to where the trolley to the shows.
So you don't have any bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I couldn't, on the flight there, again, just some stupid shit. I couldn't check, I couldn't check into my connecting flight to Dublin in London.
That's because you didn't do it in time.
I mean,
I told
tried
you.
I tried to do it in time and it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
And then I tried to do it at the airport, wouldn't let me. Then I had to do it, and I get to the Aer Lingus counter.
Air dingus.
Yeah, fucking Aer Dingus. And I get to the counter, and I'm like, yeah, I'm checking in for this flight, and she was like, okay, you checking any bags? And I was like, no. And she was like, you have no suitcase. She like sat back in her chair and like looked at me and was like, you have no suitcase.
And it's such a red flag to be like, yeah, I'm trying to get on that flight. Like, well, what do you got?
Yeah,
like,
I'm full of chicken
nothing.
pot pie. I had a couple of drinks. I was so defensive. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I got to carry on.
Yeah. I got a bag of almonds. I'm going to piss the guy off next to me chewing too loudly. So you have no suitcases.
You have no suitcase. What the fuck are you doing?
What are you
Yeah.
doing? You have no family. This is what she was saying. So
It's
you have
every-
nobody who loves you.
It's every British person.
Yeah.
They just don't. They
Fuck
found.
Heathrow. Fuck Heathrow.
Yeah, fuck Heathrow.
Air Dingus can suck a bird too, but fuck you, Heathrow.
Oh yeah,
You
Aer
guys all
Dingus.
suck.
On the way back, Aer Dingus.
Air Dingus really shit the
It
bed,
was
dude.
unbelievable. We wait in line. We go through security, right? Then we had to walk.
No, we're 2.5 hours early. We
Yeah.
took a fucking. It was Shane, his parents, me, and Chris. We got there 2.5 to 3 hours past security. We're done security. They say we're in this one wing, so we're like, there has to be something to eat at that wing.
Yeah.
We take a 2-mile fucking journey to this wing. Nothing. There's a closed sandwich shop, and
Yeah.
it's like hot tuna
Yeah.
that's been wrapped 3 Air Dinguses ago.
Yeah.
No one's eating that diarrhea pot pie.
Yeah.
And then they take a shuttle 100 yards
Well,
down.
then we had to stay there.
we stayed there for 2 hours straight.
No, we stayed there for 45 minutes. And
no,
then
in the actual wing, the first wing, we were there for 2 hours.
really?
And then we took a 100-yard shuttle,
yeah.
sat there, and then
For
walked
45 minutes.
Yes.
That's where I got a sandwich. I got a fucking chicken and stuffing sandwich that I got to tell you was out of this world.
You were chirping about the sandwich.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
It made me want Thanksgiving at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, dude, it was so good. And then we waited in another line to then stop outside where there was a crosswalk
Yeah.
for airport traffic. It started raining.
Yeah, we
And
walked in
instead
the rain.
of stopping the traffic to let everyone get through and board the plane, which would have taken 5 minutes,
Yeah,
they just had us wait.
for trash trucks.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
in the rain. There's old people and children. Could you imagine if you had a kid? I would have spazzed.
Well, there was don't travel with children. There's no reason to, unless
Yeah.
they're 13 years old. If there's a death in the family, just say they don't know them anyway, unless it's your mother. And even then, you didn't even know grandma. If you're traveling Air Dingus across the fucking land, little Nancy doesn't know fucking Mima.
Yeah.
Go touch her dead cold hand. Keep your kids off Air Dingus. I'm trying to eat my Popeye in fucking peace.
Dude. Fat people on Air Dingus are a menace.
Ah, that's what I call fat people.
Air Dingus?
Dingus is full of air. I gotta piss, dude.
You do?
Yeah. I can't though, right?
What? No.
All right.
We're only 25 minutes in.
No.
No.
No, dude.
No.
Oh my god. I would quit the show. I would quit the show, dude. I would pass. You'd see me at the airport and she'd be like, "So you have no bags, right?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"No, I'm going anywhere.
You have no
Give
suitcases.
me a bag to nowhere."
Yeah, I couldn't stand that. I told you that, on that flight where they fucking, yeah, I think I said this on the Billy Wayne Davis podcast, but the fucking, her hitting the button on my seat to bring the seat back up.
Yeah.
And then the fucking black people next to me, she was like, bring your window shade down, about to be light soon.
Yeah. The shade, the chair I get. This is why, if you're blacked out tired and you need to nap before the plane takes off, just know they're going to wake you up. So at least try and do it at a certain angle, which I can't. So I don't even bother.
Yeah.
But the shade thing is so disrespectful.
It's also just like, if you're British, I hate to say this, but you have to check whatever you think is the right thing to do through me. I'm an American. You got an idea about window shades or seat backs.
Ask Chris.
You ask, should you put your seat back up? Or
Yeah.
what? Yeah. And I'll say yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to come to you as a country.
No, I'll go, yeah, no, we also do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get
but
this.
you don't say it's like, what you do doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's about my comfort. What you do doesn't matter. You're like, if I go to another place, as far as I'm concerned, it's a buffet style thing about what parts of your culture I'm going to respect and not respect.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you
I'm
do that
not-
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, I guess, country specific.
Just imagine you in India. We got to take a look at this abroad just to see you fucking act out.
Yeah.
Just
I
get
mean,
arrested in different countries.
Yeah, yeah. Just, yeah.
It's crazy you don't get more fights.
Me?
Yeah.
I feel like I have a way about doing it.
Yeah, you're frightening, though. You have that weird body-like structure that's like, this kid could snap.
Could be a problem.
Yeah, he could hurt you.
Does help,
Yeah.
but
Your eyes strike fear.
yeah.
You got those fucking... Like, even looking at them now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
well, I
thinking
feel like
about what I
I
should
give
say.
off. I was. Yeah, I wonder how people feel when I look them directly in the eyes.
Oh, most women run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like it's not a good feeling.
I think you have sweet eyes. I think you
What?
get a bad rap. I think you have nice eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like most of because you know how sometimes when people say they make too much eye contact, they feel like the other person's looking into their soul. I feel like I am doing something to them. It's upsetting them.
Oh.
You know,
You're
that's
doing
why
a little
I
rewiring?
like to avert it. Yeah, I'll check in with them.
No,
Yeah.
that's worse.
It is.
Yeah, you can't look over here and then go like, while you're talking to them,
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
it's your stance more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It's like a-
yeah, like
it's-
when I was in the doorway the other night.
Yeah, it's your bow leg shaking my rattling my soul. Shaped like you just got off a donkey.
Window shade.
Man, it's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah. It's nice to be back on the couch though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is. It's like nice to do it again.
You feel good today.
Yeah.
You had a productive day. You got back in the tuning,
What? Yeah.
doing some animation.
Yeah, doing some animation
I like
stuff.
this a lot.
Yeah.
I like this a lot
I
for
had
you.
a somewhat productive day today.
You did have a productive
yeah,
day.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
I didn't.
No.
No. No, I went
You
to-
went to the gym, dude.
Yeah, but
like
I
right
gave
as rain.
I gave up half of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I started. Yeah, you know, you just don't have it, but at least you're there. Work up a sweat. and get the fuck out.
Dude, I'm working up a sweat at night. I need to wake up and like chug like lots of water to just replace what I did.
You're in the clear now, sick-wise.
I don't know. I was, and then I went to the U.S. Open. And
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
The U.S. Open was sick. We got there. Well, yeah. I didn't know the match at night was going to be so fucking long. So I was like, let's get there early. We'll get to like roam around the campus a little bit and we'll like fucking see what's going on. And it was sick, dude. We watched a boys junior match and it was
Did you paint them?
What?
Did you paint them?
Did I paint them?
Yeah.
No, they weren't in a fucking Phil Simms jersey. No, but yeah, shout out Cooper Williams, dude. He fucking beat the pants off some
American kid?
yeah.
Coop?
Cooper Williams, yeah. It was great. And I was sitting right next to the towels. Like where they like towel. So you just got to hear him talking shit the whole time. It was fucking awesome.
Talking shit against his opponent.
Yeah, yeah. It was like getting to like sit between the penalty boxes at like a fucking
rules.
hockey game. You
How
know what
serious
I mean?
do tennis players get, though? They're not like,
he's
fuck your
furious. Yeah, yeah.
mom. What do they say? Your mom's got an elongated clitoris.
Fucking hate this guy. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This guy keeps finding points, the dumbest fucking points. And they're like, there was one time where some guy hit some just like ridiculous miracle shot, and he just like, dude, there was one that they play lets in junior tennis, like you know what, like normally
Where it hits the net.
If it hits the net and goes in, normally it's just a let, and they serve again. You have to play that.
If it hits the net, goes in the square, you still got to play it?
Yeah, yeah. So the guy fucking aced him on one of those, and he just looked at us and went, "This is fucking stupid."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's a rule that is no longer there when they get to the pros.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they do that in juniors. And I'm fresh off of coming off Ireland, and I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, you're back in America. You're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to be,
yeah.
You're
What
trying to get the
fuck?
rules straight.
Yeah. Figure this out.
Did you talk shit with the dude?
Yeah, I tried to say some shit to him. I was like, fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy up. And he
You're
was,
saying it with this level of volume,
yeah, yeah.
and he can hear you.
Yeah. He's right. Dude, he was closer to me than you are right now.
Did he make eye contact with you? Like,
Yeah,
you're my
yeah,
boy?
yeah, yeah.
You got my back?
Not really.
Was he scared of you? Did
What?
you look at him like that?
No. No, but I got a sick picture of him going like this after he won, and I tagged him in it, and he messaged me. He was like, thanks, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a message from Cooper Williams?
Cooper Williams,
Let's
dude.
go.
Fucking 18-year-old Florida kid.
Let's go. Is he hot? That's a hot name.
Dude, they're all hot.
Yeah,
That's the other
tennis
thing.
players are hot.
Don't bring a lady to the boys junior tennis championships.
Yeah.
They're built like avatars.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's every dude's got a body that you're like, they don't. How?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell
Yeah.
you how. Their parents are multi-millionaires. They go to private little clubs their whole life.
Yeah.
Their whole objective, like a supermodel, is just to work out and take care of their body.
Damn, that's the
And
dream.
they're already built like praying mantises. So they have long muscles and they're just lean and they don't eat like American fucking slobs.
Yeah.
They swim and play tennis all day long and then finger 12s.
Just finger him?
Yeah, I think until you get past the juniors, you're not allowed to have sex with them. You can only use your hands.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's for your
Yeah.
ambidextrosity.
It's probably a coaching point. Yeah, your trainer.
Yeah, your
trainer's
trainer.
like, look.
Yeah. Let me see your left hand. Did you finger last night?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, bad. You have to
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you need...
It's the wrist strength.
Yeah, it's
You
all
need to build it
forearm.
up. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
forearm.
yeah, yeah.
You got to hold on that racket for your
good for your
forearm and
game.
your
Yeah,
backhand.
yeah.
Got to be fingering.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not fingering, you ain't getting to the pros, dude.
Yeah, you probably have a two-handed backhand.
Yeah.
If you're not fingering.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of, you got to finger them with both hands at the same time.
I had such a good time at the U.S. Open last year, and then this year I kind of hated the U.S. Open.
Really?
A little
I was
bit.
with you last year.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
saw one of the best matches.
Yeah, yeah, it was great.
Rapinoe. What's his name?
No, Tiafo. Yeah,
Tiafoe.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, Rapinoe's the most hideous woman in the world.
No, but like, dude, it was.
I'm trying to turn it up.
Dude, it was so fucking hot in there. It was crazy. And it was like being at a poorly run comedy show where like you're sitting in the audience and it's so humid and so hot. And it's like, dude, turn the fucking AC on.
Wait, it's indoor?
Yeah. I mean, it's not. They opened the roof, but it's like it's a giant pit. I don't know if you remember the stadium. It's
Yeah,
like,
but there's
a tiny little box open at the top. There's no airflow.
Yeah, what do you want them to do? Roll out fucking ACs in the middle?
Dude, the whole upper deck, they can close the roof and turn the AC on.
Okay.
And they didn't do it. Also, you don't need to close the roof. Just turn the fucking AC on. It's all going to go down.
Do they have AC?
Turn the fans on at least. Get some circulation going. What the fuck are you doing? And then I read an article. It was a 5-hour match. It was a 5-hour match. And I read an article the next day. It's like an epic, a thriller. It was so good. It kept 20,000 people like in their seats, like cheering until 2 a.m. And it's like, dude, fucking 90% of that stadium left after the second set.
Yeah.
Because it was too fucking hot. Can you criticize the event for not running it properly?
I would also say their investment firms are opening in the morning and they have to beat the poor and steal from the poor people.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
You're
true.
talking what? Elite 8, right? Not Sweet 16?
No, it was round of 16.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
still, they're all millionaires sitting there in their khakis.
Everyone in the lower bowl is fucking rich as fuck.
Yeah, or they're cheating on their wives so they can't sit too low. They got to go higher.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking their secretary. They got to get out of there before midnight.
And it was also brutal because it's like you're sweating, you're exhausted, and then these guys are fucking 4 hours into a tennis match. They're fucking exhausted. They're just fucking hitting it as hard as they can back.
They changing their shirts in between sets.
Dude, the guy changed shoes 3 times. He
Shoes.
sweat through his shoes.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
Oh man, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, it's brutal.
I'm kidding.
Why?
I don't like tennis players.
You have these opinions sometimes.
I do.
I don't get it.
I don't like privileged sports people. You can't make it.
Yeah.
Crew, tennis, golf, all privileged little cocksuckers.
Yeah, you don't.
They get
You think if you played
so much more.
if you played tennis, how far do you think you could get up the rankings?
As a little boy, like an Alvarez size,
Yeah.
that guy broke the mold.
I think he's like
He's-
6'2" or something.
Is he that tall?
I think he's actually.
Those
like-
guys are that tall that he looks short.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the dudes we were watching were like 6'6" and
Yeah.
6'4" or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, and swimmers. Those guys are huge.
Yeah.
How far? I don't know. I have no idea. I may have hit a ball with a racket 3 times in my life,
Yeah.
and it was on a basketball court.
Yeah.
Just trying
That's
to
basically what they play on. They play
roof
on
it.
like a fucking hard court.
6'1". Wow. I truly thought
Yeah.
he was like 5'9", 5'10".
Now he's big boy.
Yeah, and he's also built. He's like jacked.
Yeah.
Is he
Well,
still
like
in
you
it,
said-
or he get knocked around?
Yeah. He's in it.
Yeah, him and
He plays tonight. He might be playing right now.
when's the
He plays
final?
tonight. The final is Sunday.
You know what Sunday is?
Yeah.
Watch party.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
I put $300 on the game last night. I'm probably gonna put another 3.
They got to be a night game, right? What time are they playing?
No, it's 1 or 4.
Damn.
No, they're at New England. Right? I put 200 on the spread. Spread was 4, which will change by Sunday. I usually don't do this. I don't get on the fucking boards this early.
Yeah.
And then I put another 300. Oh shit! I put 5 on. I put 300 on the money line, just the Eagles to win outright, and then 200 on the spread, and then I'm gonna start playing with the scoring first.
Yeah.
Those are the fun.
That is the fun stuff.
Yeah. Score anytime. Eagles wins. This guy scores anytime. You get a
Yeah,
Jalen
yeah.
Hurts Eagles win. I think it's like plus 230 or plus 180. Drop a coin on that. I'll probably be $1,000 in the hole for the first week. Make a big mistake or just.
It'd be
Dude,
nice.
The
It'd be nice to get
last
into
year
gambling.
I did well. Football's the only sport I bet on. DraftKings, baby. You got to go to DraftKings. What's
Yeah.
our code? Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Is
it's
it
just
Stuff
stuff.
on-
But you got to go to
I
DraftKings.com.
don't know. I can't remember.
And if you bet $5, you get $200 worth of a bet.
Yeah,
if
that's
you're a
good.
first time bettor.
Yeah.
Use
Put it
code
on the
stuff.
birds.
Yeah, you got to put on the birds. The spread's only 4 points, which
That's
is baffling.
Crazy.
And I think it has a lot to do with Jalen Hurts not playing a preseason game. He hasn't played one game yet.
Yeah.
So he's going to be rusty. But rusty for him, come on.
Are there any injuries we're not aware of?
No, nothing severe. No big-time players.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right.
I
Well, what do you
haven't
say? Jump
followed
over to the Patreon?
Yeah, I got to piss.
Yeah. Take a piss.
Code is stuff island.
Yeah.
Code
Stuff
stuff
Island.
found.